Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we are back in Somerset Farms for our hardcore Rags2Riches series. This episode, we're going to go down and harvest our field. Our field is ready to go, thankfully. So let's jump on in our Bison Super Z056. Get this header lifted up off the ground. Let's head down. Hopefully it won't take us too long to get this harvested, but thankfully we've finally got our own field to harvest, which is really cool. It's taken a little while, but we've gotten there. This field here needs to be harvested. It's got some issues. Some of it didn't germinate properly, some of it is already withered away, so I know our field's got the same sort of issues, unfortunately. Oop. Can we not fit through here? There we go. That's got a weird sort of hitbox on it. Right, we need to head down. I don't know if I can put a trailer on the back of this thing. I don't really like the idea of driving over this guy's crops, but luckily it's either potatoes or sugar beet, so it's not going to get hurt at all. This field's already been harvested by the looks of it. This field over here, not sure if that's been harvested too. Looks like it has been. Two of these fields have already been harvested, so these guys have been lucky. They've been able to come in and harvest a lot earlier than we have. Another big field over there. Look at the size of that one. It's huge. Our field's pretty big though. Spent a fair bit of time making it a little bit wider, so that's good. Let's turn our harvester on, and we might as well try not to hit the fence. Start harvesting as soon as we can. Straight on our field and start bringing in that money, hopefully. So we're going to have to run back home and grab our tractor and trailer as well. But we're getting there, getting it done. Finally, it's taken a while. I think we're up to the episodes in the 20s. Finally get our own field and our own harvest, which is great. It's taken forever, but we knew it was going to take a while before we really got anywhere. Another big farm over there. I think it's a sheep farm over there, isn't it? It's going to take us a little while before we're completely full, but that'll give us time to be able to get a little bit of this done before we have to head back and grab our tractor, of course. Right, we need to try and run alongside this fence, but try not to damage the harvester at the same time and harvest as much as we can around this fence. It's quite tough to be able to see exactly where we are on the fence, especially from sitting up here. Seems like we're doing okay. Just excited to have our own field and our own harvest. Finally, we should start bringing in some decent money now. Still going to be a little way away from where we need to be as far as buying Mike's farmland and that sort of stuff, but we're getting to that point where we're going to be able to, which is great. I need to bring up the HUD again. We're only 40% full, so got a fair bit to go. We're not going to have a massive yield off this field, unfortunately, by the looks of it. I'm going to try and come back a little bit. Have to get this turn. I'll make it hard because the way that the harvester turns. There we go. Back down this way. Try and staff that fence. I do like this view as well. This view is probably a little bit better than the other one. Alright, so as far as Mike goes, he's still Still at home, he's still grumpy. It's just Mike, we know what he's like by now. But he's doing okay, he's getting back to his old normal self, you know, full on pranks, making jokes, that sort of stuff. So he's slowly getting back to being his normal self, which is good to see. I was a little bit worried about him for a while there, but I don't think we have much to worry about anymore, which is great. Got to 2,500 litres, so we might have about 10,000 litres or something out of this field, so it's not going to be a massive amount of money, but it's going to be money nonetheless. Oh, beautiful. Swing around and head back the other direction. Missed a little bit up against the fence over here, as you can see, but we're not going to be able to get all of it, I don't think. Sort of only do the best we can with sort of what we've got. Did miss a fair bit, but with us turning right up there, it's not going to help. Shouldn't be too much longer. We're going to have to go and get our tractor and unload for the first time. It's going to be a big run back to the farm though. Might do a run up this way, maybe a run back down, and we can try and it might even be full before we even get to this other end. So we're going to be try not to drive over the crop. There we go. We'll back this thing back and we'll swing around to get ready to head back that way. I think we'll have to head off and grab our tractor now. Shut him down, jump on down, run back, grab our tractor and our trailer. Don't forget the trailer. So the canola's already been harvested from here. Other field over here has been harvested as well. What was on here? Barley. There's not really much point in us using wheat or barley or anything until we have pigs, because we can't use the straw for anything. I don't know if we even actually need straw. I think if we don't have straw, it gives us liquid manure instead of solid manure, so I don't think it affects their health. Not 100% sure. One thing we're going to have to look at is the price of canola at the moment, whether it's worthwhile selling straight away, or if we can, try and keep it in our trailer and hold on to it. Let's have a look at that. The prices of canola, $16.92 at the moment, so not great. Well, $18.03. But from the looks of that, it can be a lot higher. So, what month is that? So sort of the start of winter, end of autumn, start of winter. It might be a little bit higher, so be better off holding on to it. It's not really worth that much at the moment. What's the highest crop at the moment? The highest crop is sunflowers. Obviously pretty good. Yeah, we can't sell straw anywhere. Sell liquid manure and manure though, which is a good thing. Once we get pigs, we'll be able to start selling some of their liquid manure and stuff, which will help us in the long run. So we'll go down and start to unload him. I don't know how much we're going to be able to fit in this trailer. If we can fit it all in, I'll be pretty happy, but we can't actually put a cover on it, so we're going to have to leave it under cover in case it rains. If we don't want to sell it straight away, we've got really nowhere to store it, which is another issue. So we need to head down, unload this, and then hopefully we can get a full trailer load. I haven't looked at any jobs today. Thought we'd focus on our own stuff. this morning, and then maybe see what jobs are around after lunch. Right, get in under here, start to unload. There we go, we can run around, jump back up in our Bison, get ready to go. Yeah, we should get a decent amount out of this field. I mean, we've done most of the outside, but there's still plenty of the inside that we haven't done yet. It is a very slow unload. There we go. Right, let's head on off and keep getting this harvested. Try not to miss anything. Just bits of withered stuff down here. A spot there where it didn't germinate properly. But that's to be expected, I suppose. Come down here, fling around, do another run up and around this way just to change things up a little bit. It's a much longer run this way than up and down, so still missing little bits here. I don't know what to do with the money that we make. Should we buy another field, or should we wait, try and buy the pigs, like Mike's property with the pigs and stuff? It's still going to be a little while before we can afford to buy pigs and that sort of stuff, but hopefully it won't be too far away. So we have to try and get some corn. That's their favourite food, the corn, so we need to be able to either harvest some corn or buy some corn from somewhere. Obviously I think harvesting is going to be the best thing to do, because I don't really want to be buying anything. We can buy some bags of pig feed to start with if we need to, but I want to try and steer clear of doing that too much. It's just an added cost. There's a great demand at the pub, which probably for eggs or something like that, I would think. Not quite sure what that's going to be. Might take a quick look. Great demand at the pub for eggs, $6,000. Wow, they must be short on bacon and eggs down there. Or the egg part of bacon and eggs. Alright, so it's still going to take us a little while to get this done. I don't think we're going to have a full trailer load, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is. I have to come back through and re-fertilise, recultivate, fertilise again, and then I don't think we can plant anything at the moment for next year. Not sure how that works. Like it says, it's still planting season for certain crops, but with it being so cold here, I'm not sure how that's going to go. Certainly don't want our crops to fail and stuff. If we can plant now before next year, it'll be good to save us a lot of time. So we sort of have a look in here. See, planting season again for canola, for oats, barley, wheat, that sort of stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if we can. Maybe we can try it and just see what happens. I guess it's the frost resistance that we need to have a look at into here. So frost resistance, high, medium and high, so that's probably why, I guess. When they're mature there's none, but you know, the frost resistance is quite high here, which is pretty good. We'd always plant some oilseed radish, grow that, and then come back through and cultivate it in. It's another fertilisation state, but it's probably cheaper to use fertiliser than oilseed radish. Still got a little bit to go. It was going to take us a little while to get this done, but a few people have commented on the tractor saying that they thought it was a bit of a waste of money going from an older, more powerful tractor to a newer, less powerful tractor. Yeah, I sort of agree. Maybe we can see if we can sell it either back to the shop or to someone locally and maybe buy something a little bit cheaper with a bit more power and get a bit more money back in our pocket. See what we can do with money that we have to buy Mike's property, because that's sort of my priority at the moment, is to buy Mike's property. Might even see if we can buy some land where there's, you know, some trees and stuff, and we can go logging again, do some more forestry stuff to try and bring in some money a little bit quicker than what we have at the moment. I've been approached by someone about our property that we brought here. They said that they've seen what we've done to it, driven on through, and they said that they've seen what we've done to it and how much we've expanded the field, and it makes it much more valuable to them. Not so much land value. The land value is always going to stay the same because we've spent that time expanding the field. He said he's 1000% interested in purchasing the field now, whereas he wasn't before when he's seen it for sale. So potentially we could sell the land onto someone else and move on to our next chapter, which might be, as I said, buying somewhere that's got some trees so we can do some forestry stuff and make some money that way. That's probably a possibility. It just depends on, I guess, on what we can do. I think early autumn, so might be an idea. We can't do much in winter, so if we can have another bit of land somewhere else with trees we can cut down in winter time, it'll keep us busy, but it'll also keep money coming in during winter instead of, you know, us just sitting around at home and waiting to the next year and getting things planted again in early spring. So I guess we'll just have to have a good think about it, have a bit of a chat to Mike and see what his thoughts are on it. But the guy did seem pretty keen on buying our land here, so I guess we'll just wait and see what Mike thinks and sleep on it, have a bit of a think about it, and let him know. I did tell him I was going to at least harvest it first before we sold it, and he said that's fine. He understands. Obviously he's a farmer as well, so he understands that we want to reap the rewards from all of our hard work by expanding our field. So he seemed like a genuine sort of guy, which is great. Right, last little bit, tiny little bit more, and then we're done. Pretty cold down here in Somerset. The hay fever's going nuts, being early autumn, heading towards winter. That's what always happens with me. I always get weird sort of hay fever stuff going on this time of year, which is annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Let's have a look and see how much this guy's worth. 49,645. Now, what did we pay for it brand new? Can't remember. It was a medium-sized tractor, wasn't it? Or was it? Proxima 90. I don't know. Let's go through here. It's probably easier just to find it through here. Proxima 90, 65,000. So we're going to lose 15,000, which I guess isn't too bad. It's not too much money to lose on it, I suppose. We have used it a fair bit though. 4 hours we've used it for, so you know, we can't complain. So the price of canola still 18, still quite low. So we might hold on to this trailer and sort of see what happens. Before I go too far, let me actually grab a screenshot, which I probably should have done before, but I always just get too excited. Let's actually go down a bit. Yeah, something like that will do. It is quite dirty, you'll have to wash it before we go to sell it anyway, but 50 grand, maybe we can get a little bit more than that. We can haggle, but that's what the market value is on the tractor at the moment, so that'll get us up to, what's that, 80,000. We sell our land back there, that'll get us a little bit more money, which will be good. We should be able to buy some land somewhere else with some trees to do some forestry stuff. I know a lot of people don't really enjoy doing forestry side of things, but I think for us, at this point in time, that's going to be a huge sort of, you know, hit to our pocket. Wrong way. I always go the wrong way. These are so hard to reverse, these things. Oh, once you start losing it, it's very hard to get it back. Like that. As long as we just get it in there, I'll be happy. That'll do. That's close enough to being in there. That's enough for me. Where's our? Oh, we don't have our front weight, do we? Let's grab our cultivator. That on the front. And head back and put our fertilizer on the back. Then head back down. At least we'll be able to fertilise the field, then drop the fertiliser off, cultivate the field. Then have it ready to go. If you are going to keep it for next year, have it ready to go to be able to plant again. But as I said, I'll go and have a chat with Mike. We have lunch with Mike like we do most days. Have lunch with Mike, have a bit of a chat with him, see what he thinks. I'll say he's going to push towards selling it and doing a little bit of forestry stuff because he knows how valuable those trees are. After, you know, clearing the trees on his land, he knows how valuable they are. So might be worthwhile doing that. But I want to discuss it with him first, as I said, and to make a better decision with his help rather than just me assuming that it's all going to work out. So yeah, I think discussing it with Mike first is definitely going to be the way to go. I think he'd be a little bit annoyed too if we didn't actually discuss it with him. So we'll yeah, definitely have a chat with him about it. As you guys know, he's been helping us a lot since we moved here to Somerset, so certainly need to respect him as not only a mate, but someone who's, you know, got our best interests at heart and that sort of stuff. So certainly consulting with him first is going to be the best thing for us, and also the right thing to do. Alright, let's get this fertilised. Shouldn't take too long. Going to take our harvester back home as well, and then start to cultivate. Might even get the cultivating done off camera, depending on how quick it's going to take us. How quick, or even how long it's going to take us, if I can speak English today. Right, there we go. So if you guys do enjoy the farming side of things and enjoy Minecraft as well, which a lot of people do, I've started a new series called Farming Valley on the channel with Minecraft. It's like a modded Minecraft pack where farming is the main thing. It's what we do to make money. Obviously, you know, set up farms and all that sort of stuff. So that's another series I've got running on the channel, so you guys check that out. If you guys know anything about modded Minecraft and Farming Valley, feel free to give me some hints and tips, because I still new. I wouldn't say I'm new to Minecraft, because I know what Minecraft is and I've had it since it came out and all that sort of stuff, but I've never really put too much time and effort into playing it. So I guess to an extent I am still really new to Minecraft. So any help that you guys can give me would be greatly appreciated if you guys know what we need to do and that sort of thing. Right, let's put this on the back. Shut this guy down. Let's take our harvester back home. Oops, we don't need to actually turn the header on. Right, take this guy back home, park him back up. He's getting quite low on fuel too. Might have to do either a fuel run to Brad's service station down there or get some fuel delivered, I think. Not sure what we're going to do. All I know is we're running low on fuel. This thing turns quite quick when you're going fast, so watch out for poles. Right, so we'll take this thing home. I might head back down, get that cultivating stuff done off camera, come back, have lunch with Mike, see what his decision is, what his ideas and thoughts are on the future for us, and I guess I can bring you guys back after lunch next episode and let you guys know what we've decided. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode, as always, smash that like button. Leave a comment, let me know what you think of the series so far, any future ideas and that sort of stuff, leave it in the comments section. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching. See you again soon.